Yo, peace was good. Happy Thursday. Welcome to another hip hop album review. This is part 266. The album that I'll be reviewing this evening is LOX with their second album titled "We Are the Streets," released in 2000. Ironically, this album came out 24 years ago today. So it came out January 25th, 2000. And I was planning on doing this review. Around this weekend coming up, because it's my birthday. My birthday's on Saturday, on the 27th, so I'll become 37 years old. Hey, shout out to all my Corys out there. But without further ado, and I was like, you know what? I'm off tomorrow, so why not do it on its anniversary? Well, what better time, right? So here I am. All right. So LOX, We Are the Streets, released in 2000, like I mentioned before. You guys should know who LOX are. Did a review on their first album last month, back in December. Money, Power, and Respect. I think it's a dope album. It kind of has like a cult following. I know some people don't really like that album like that because of the production, because the Bad Boy, um, you know, them being part of Bad Boy at one point, that kind of thing. So, and just the association with Diddy and all that kind of leaves a sour taste in some people's mouth, with the exception of like Biggie and Black Rob and people like that. So, but yeah, get into this album. So 1 year after the Money, Power, Respect album, that album went platinum. So it was somewhat successful, right? Um, throughout like '99 things like that. They kind of felt some dissatisfaction with Bad Boy, like with the direction of Bad Boy Records, because you had albums like Double Up by Mace, and you had Puffy with that album Forever, which, oh my god, that album is horrible. Um, I gotta pick it up one day, but just for kicks, you know what I mean? Since I did a review on No Way Out. But anyways, getting back to that, they were dissatisfied with the direction that Bad Boy was going. There's just a lot of bullshit that was going on at that time too, and but they always had ties with Rough Riders, because DNY, Rough Riders, that kind of thing. And when they were going on tour, they were the managers, so it's just like it already made sense just to join Rough Riders. And I remember around that, so there was a time like around that time in '99, they had a campaign called Let the Lots Go, and from the pressure from the streets, Diddy had to let them go off, had to let them go of the the contract, and then next thing you know, they ended up dropping this. They were featured on DMX's first two albums at the time, and I think they were on the End of His X album. So we're talking '99, and then like a lot of Rough Rider stuff. The Rough Rider Volume 1, they were on that as well. So that kind of thing. So it just only made sense for them, the whole YO Bronx connection. So it only made sense for them to be part of Rough Riders. And then in 2000, they came out with this album right here, right? There's only two singles of the album. I know Wikipedia says Recognize, but Recognize was like more like an underground single. But the real singles for me are the singles Wild Out and Ride or Die Bitch or Ride or Die Chick, you know what I mean? So alright, so those are two singles of the album. Show you what the album looks like. Alright. We Are the Streets. You see them faces in on asphalt, pretty dope. You got the new improved logo for them, pretty dope. We Are the Streets, pretty tough. You know what I mean? Look in the back, pretty dope. Got like that real street. You know what I mean? Really signify the street. So I thought that was pretty cool. You got somebody's middle finger. That's pretty cool. Then you got the street, like the cobble street type of thing. You got the manhole. You got the handcuffs. Pretty cool. And you see them two, so all them three just representing the streets, representing jail. You know what I mean? All my life is out there. You know what I mean? All right. Open it up. Alright, so as you can see right here, you got the coming soons and things like that. Pretty cool. Usually, that's one thing about the '90s. Like, it came to like No Limit or Cash Money Records or Def Jam, anything like that. It's so funny. They would always have the name of the artist that's coming out without the next year or the 2 years, whatever they care. And they never came out with an album. It's like sad, you know what I mean? So I don't know what the fuck is going on with that. But you got Chic Luch right here. All right, it's pretty dope. The barcode tattoo, not a real tattoo, obviously, but Styles P, Jadakiss. You got them doing the jail cell. Alright, you got the the credits. Alright, pretty cool. Open it up. Okay. Alright, so let's get into the features of the album. Alright, features. Let's get into it. Features in the album. Yeah, Casino. It's pretty dope. He's been affiliated with the LOX for a while, for a minute, since the mid-90s. Did a lot of stuff with them, on the DJ Clue mixtapes and things like that. Let's see who else. Casino I mentioned before. Eve, Dragon. Eve I mentioned before. Swiss Beats. And those are like the features of the album, right? Production. Is Swiss Beats, PK Killer. PK Killer, another dope producer that doesn't get his props, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately on social media, he always like talks about that on Instagram, how niggas don't really show him love and that kind of thing, and that he had a lot more. He put in a lot more work in Rough Riders than a lot of the producers and that kind of thing. And, it's just kind of sad to see that because he's a talented producer and he doesn't really get the love that he deserves. But with that being said, like I said, Swiss Beats, PK Killer, Timbaland, DJ Premier, and let's see who else. Alright, yeah, that's pretty much it. Those are the producers, but, it's mostly Swiss Beats that does a lot of the chunk of the production on the album, so I think that's pretty cool. So you already know what time it is, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to Swiss Beats, especially at that time period. Alright, now let's get into the meat and potatoes of the review. The track, the breakdown of the tracks, like I usually do. Let's get down to it, alright, track one is the intro, is a skit. It's pretty much a bunch of random people in the neighborhood of Yonkers, or the city of Yonkers, rather. Just interviewing about the LOX. People just saying, yo, fuck the LOX, they suck, and if I see them, I'll beat them up, that kind of thing, that rhetoric, that kind of things, of course, obviously. Which leads into the second track, Fuck You. Dope track, don't wait to start the album. That was produced by Swiss Beats. I really enjoyed that track. I love the beat for it, very dope. Fab actually did a freestyle to that. If you go to his More Street Dreams mixtape that he dropped back in 2003, he did a freestyle towards that. It was actually pretty good, so I throw it out there. You know how I do. I would go through some of the lines on the song. Like I said, don't wait to start the album. I like the line by Jada when he says, "I'll enter your house, back at the cribs, smacking your kids, bullet going through your leather, cracking your ribs." Love that. Styles P when he says, "Put in my work, you might get in a church funeral time, everybody kissing the corpse, learning the ropes, don't ref if you soft, you're pissing me off, call me SP, I spit on your boss." Ooh. Chic Luch when he says, "Putting on a mash on niggas like Klinger and Hawkeye, so soft you smushy, I blast till your shit is bushy, should be the head cat in the Broadway play, you pussy." Woo! Kill that shit, man. I have to say, man, Chic Luch, I've noticed with that, just starting off, he definitely redeemed himself compared to the first album, because I kind of felt like on the first album he was kind of weak on the album, but on this album, you'll see later on in the review how much he redeemed himself. This is my personal opinion. So that was track 2, Fuck You. Alright. Track 3, Can I Live? That was produced by Swiss Beats. Also, Fuck You was produced by Swiss Beats as well. Track 3, Can I Live? Featuring Casino. Dope track right there. One of my favorite tracks. Love the beat. That beat definitely reminds me of like something you would hear on Belly. Like I can see that song being on Belly. It just has that feel to it. I like the line by Jadakiss when he says, "I'm still in the hood, nigga, getting raw dough, and later on tonight I might be hitting your hoe. I got more money than I'm copping more Joe. Everything I said I meant be y'all gonna tempt me to rob y'all to spend your whole stats on my empties. Dope shit." Yeah, Jadakiss, he has to have the weed rhymes and all that shit, the weed rhetoric, the blunts and all that. So he always been about, especially in the early days, he's always been about that. So, all right, so that's track 3, Kind of Live, dope track. Track 4, Body Built for Bodies. It's a pretty funny skit. It's pretty much two guys that robbed a guy, and the other dude that was about so his homeboy that robbed the guy told him like, "Yo, go kill that dude." His man's got cold feet. He's like, "Yo, I ain't built for this." And then his man's pretty much shot the dude that they robbed and kind of like, "Yo, nigga, you ain't about that life, man. Hey, you better fucking man up," that kind of thing. So yeah, that's what happened. So his homeboy got cold feet and dude shot him, that kind of thing. So that was track 4, Built for Bodies. Track 5, Breathe Easy. That was produced by PK Killer. Dope track right there. I like the line by Styles when he says, "Niggas thinking they the Don till the shit get bombed. I put 4 in the shooting arm, 2 in your legs, like 10 in your chest, the last one in your head. I give you the whole clip like you checked and stole shit. Knocked off the pack, floss and no chips." Whew, dope that shit. That was track 5, Breathe Easy, dope shit. I always feel like Styles P had the best verse on that track right there. Track 6, Felony Niggas, dope track right there. That was produced by Swiss Beats. That's actually a Styles P solo track. Very dope shit right there. I like the line by Styles when he says, "We hop in the hoop ride instead of the 6 while you looking for a bitch. We looking for a brick. Then we cook by 6 and give the whole block a fix. Catch me OT getting a 60 a shift." Woo! Talking about, pumping weight, push your weight, man. Like, this is, you about that, man. You know what I'm saying? Niggas pushing weight, talking that drug talk, you know what I'm saying? So, alright? Alright, so that's track 6, Felony Niggas. Track 7, Wild Out. That's like one of the singles of the album. If I'm not mistaken, that was actually the first single of the album, if I'm not mistaken. Excuse me, sorry. Let me see real quick. Yeah, I believe that was the first single. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. The first single was actually "Ride or Die, Bitch." That was the first single. The second single was "Wild Out." So the second single of the album. Like I said, the single of the album. Sheik Luke's caught a body in this shit. I like the line when he says, "I know niggas in the clink that send pipe bombs through sinks that got dough and still want to stick y'all with minks. Y'all would think y'all was jinxed with a month of bad luck. I'm that hunting motherfucker, and guess who the duck? I'm Elman, you Daffy like Looney cartoon, but this ain't no cartoon. My bullets clear out the room. Fucking dope." Jada when he says, "I get rap money, plus I'm in the hood with dimes, and I got no felonies. I'm good with crimes, not all with Max, but I'm good with 9s. Great with 8s, nigga. I'll heat your face, and I got hungry lawyer that'll eat the case." Dope shit right there. I liked Wild Out, but over time I kind of got tired over that song. That's like one of my only gripes with the album. Which I'll get into later on, but I don't feel like that was a good single. To me, it was cool for its time, but it was like one of those songs that it was dope for that moment, but it just kind of died out really quick. That's just me personally. It was cool for 2000, but listening to it now, it's kind of like in 2024 standards, kind of like dated. So it doesn't really it didn't age well. It's my personal opinion. So, but that's just me. All right. That was track 7, Wild Out, the second single of the album, second and final single, I should say. But I do like the video. The video is dope. I mean, Hot 97 used to play the shit out of that song. You know, it was like all over. But like again, it's like one of those songs like it was dope for 2000. But if you listen to it now, it's kind of like cheesy, kind of campy. Didn't really age well. So that's my personal opinion. Track 8, Blood Pressure. One of hip hop's illest songs ever. That is one of Jadakiss' most talked about song. Like he fucking caught a body. Like his lyrics on this song should earn like, you know, fucking Source of the Year or some shit like that. I mean, it's that dope. It's quote of the month. Like it's quotables for days. You know what I'm saying? I love the line when he says, "I make millions by June. I'm saying fuck July. I beg you to try me while I'm holding the Tommy. I'm gonna have your body all over the lobby. I already helped y'all. I'm about to melt y'all. Tell the truth, dog. I ain't never felt y'all. This album, we're gonna bubble like salsa." Woo! Killed that. Killed that. Woo! He killed that. So that was track 8, Blood Pressure. Fucking dope. Track 9. Oh, by the way, Blood Pressure was produced by Swiss Beats. While I was produced by Swiss Beats as well. Track 9, Recognize. Recognize. Ooh! That beat is so fucking dope. Yeah, dope track right there. One of my favorite tracks of the album. One of my favorite DJ Premier beats. He fucking killed that shit. Again, one of my favorite tracks. Fucking Sheik Luch to me had the best verse in the album. I mean, not the album, but the song. He fucking killed that. Love the line where he says, "I've been drunk most of my life. Don't ask me why. Dude, 9th grade. I ain't go to high school. I went to school hard. I don't care what you got. That shit don't excite me. I'm black. I'm deadly like, and my burner just like me. I'm quick to stick one of y'all on tour at the Sheraton. See, what's yours can be mine without inheriting. Give up your chains and them little diamonds in your ear. Is it worth it? Your family crying and the doctor yelling clear, huh?" Ooh, yo, he killed that. When he said that, I was like, yo, he fucking killed that. That's what I'm saying. Sheik Luch on this album, he definitely redeemed himself. He's a lot more violent compared to the first album. I don't know. I think to me it was the production. Is what when it came to Sheik Luch, like when it comes to the production with Sheik Luch, it's you make a break with that album with Sheik Luch, and I feel like he just needs aggressive production. Little sidebar, little off topic. Definitely check out the Wu Black album that he did with Ghostface that came out in 2012. Fire, 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 fire. They were talking about putting out a part 2, but that shit never came out. It's like that needs to come out. Little story we recognize from what I understand, is that he made the song Recognize and things like that, and of course, obviously, he it's DJ Premier. How you not gonna rap on a DJ Premier track? But I think around that same time or the same session, he had made None of Y'all Better, which ended up being on Jadakiss' album, Kiss Again Goodbye, which is, I fucking love that song. And that originally was supposed to be a Jadakiss solo track, but the beat was so high, it's like, yo, like, how often do I get to rap on a DJ Premier beat, let alone a beat that's custom made for a particular person? So they jumped on it. So that's why that song, it features Jadakiss and Styles P. So, Sheik Luch and Styles P. It's like a LOX song for the most part. So I had to throw it out there. So that was track 9, Recognize. Dope shit right there. And then you got the song, track 10 is a skit, Raping You Records. We're gonna be raping you, raping you, raping you, raping you. It's so funny. Not joking. I'm not making fun of people getting raped. That's not. But it's just the way he said it. So it's pretty much a satire of cats getting signed, getting fucked up deals, and just the labels fucking you. That's just pretty much the whole gist of the track, or the skit rather. You know what I mean? So, that kind of thing, shit that people go through these days, that kind of thing, people getting jerked by record labels, that kind of thing. So that was track 10, Raping You Records, alright? Track 11, Y'all Fucked Up Now. Y'all done fucked up now. Dun, dun. Y'all fucked up now. Yeah, fucking dope. Love that shit. Dope track. Produced by Swiss Beats. I like the line by Sheik. Again, Sheik, man, I'm telling you, he redeemed himself, man, on this album, man. Gotta show Sheik love, man. He definitely found himself on this album, man, so far. Love the line when he said, "That's why my flights be charter, 10-seater. What you know about a Porsche or the meter? Next to Coochie Fritos, tickets, keep those. You can mail it to my mailbox in the Melrose." Fucking dope. Jada when he says, "The LOX flow hotter than Broadway. Election time, trying to cop a blow in the hallway and thinking of there ain't enough place for y'all to eat with me. Stingy nigga, but I share my slugs equally." Woo! Kill that. Kill that. Woo! Man, dope shit right there. So that was track 11. Oh, y'all fucked up now. Dope shit. Track 12, Scream LOX. Dope shit right there. Love the beat for that. That's produced by PK Killer. Dope shit right there. Dope beat. Love the beat. Again, Sheik Luch, man. Fuck you, Sheik. Yo, salute to Sheik, man. Yo, Sheik. Yo, when he said, "I got love for my niggas that's deeper than lava, hotter than lava. You point them out, I pop the revolver." Whew, killed that. South P when he says, "Fuck with my dogs till they put me in the morgue. And even when I'm alone, it's me and my toast, me and my ghost. I wonder who gets heated the most." Woo! Killed that. I love that shit. So that was track 12. You Scream LOX. Track 13. This is my favorite track off the whole album. Besides Recognize, but You Told Me, that beat is fire. That was produced by Swiss Beats. Definitely one of his best beats that I've heard in his whole career, in my personal opinion. Love that shit. Eve on the hook, on the chorus. Fucking dope. Again, Sheik Luch, man. Like, yo, I'm telling you, man. Like, Sheik is that nigga, man. When he said, "Ain't no cause or steam in this iron, but it's a permanent press. Have these 38 shell sprays start your chest. Leave you stiff. Coroners make ashes of you. I'm rap like God, nigga, forever above you. If I don't do it all, I just dial my phone. You get sprayed through the clothes like you just put on cologne." Whew, killed that. Jada when he says, "Stop faking. I have your do-rag looking Jamaican, holy as the water in front of the church. Then find you no back +1 in your earth. I can't wait for the day you get murked, cause I'ma throw a free party at the tunnel and give out work." Woo! Woo! Man. Styles when he says, "I don't rock with no jewels, but I pop my tools and I work my crew to do a $168. P hit you in the head like a touch to the face. Woo. Oh my god. That shit goes hard. I fucking love that. You told me that. Woo! Love that shit. Alright, so that was track 13, You Told Me featuring Eve. Fucking dope shit right there. Track 14 is Brain's Take One skit. It's pretty much him, Jadakiss, he's coaching the girl how to suck his dick, or how to perform fellatio, kind of like act it out, and then he actually gets busy, and you already know how it gets down to that, and then it segues into the next track, which is Ride or Die Bitch, or Ride or Die Chick, which features Eve and Timbaland. Obviously it's a self-explanatory, just talk about a ride or die chick, you know what I mean? Like, that's a song, like that people use today is, because of them. It's like they're one of the people to use that. I'm gonna be real with you. I never really cared for that song. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's like one of those songs that didn't really age very well, just me personally. The beat is cool, but it's just not one of Timbaland's best beats. It's just it didn't really do much for me, but it served its purpose, because if you guys seen the verses back in 2021 during COVID and all that shit, they fucking bodied Dipset, and it's like, you have no girl songs, and they played that shit. Niggas went crazy. I went crazy, but. Yeah, but that song, I never cared for that song, to be honest with you. It was cool, but to me, I get it. They did it because, back in the late 90s, that was like when people was making super crazy money. Excuse me. So, you had to make those kind of tracks, that kind of thing. And R&B was on an all-time high. So kind of like that R&B kind of feel to it. But it didn't really do anything for me. So it's another song to me that never really aged well. That's my personal opinion. Soundtrack 15, Ride or Die Bitch. Track 16, Bring It On. That was produced by Swiss Beats. So that song is actually a Sheik Luch solo track. So shout out to Sheik, man. Sheik is doing that thing, man. He's that nigga, man. He's doing his thing. Like the line when he said, "I'm good with a rubber band exchange. I empty a clip at you. You send nothing in exchange. Y'all niggas mad soft. No heart, all brains. Not but what's smart? Excuse me. But what's smart? What? My bad. Sorry. But what's smart when a dumb bursts your heart? I'm dumb now, but first hold your applause. I got one question to ask y'all. Do y'all niggas want war? So that was pretty cool. I like that. That was pretty cool. I fucked that up, so I apologize. Alright, so that's track 16, Bring It On. He did his thing. Way better than his solo track on the first album. I forgot the name of the track, but didn't really care for that. I didn't care for the beat. It was the beat for me personally. I didn't really care for that. So yeah. Then we got track 17. If You Know, featuring Swiss Beats, Drag On and Eve. Dope track. I didn't really write anything on this. I just pretty much it was like a dope back and forth, you know what I mean? If anything, that could have been a single, personally. Me personally, I feel like that could have been a single. If You Know, that would have been dope. Especially with Eve at that time period. Eve was that girl. Do it like from like 98 to like 2000. Eve was that girl. Because at one point it was about Foxy Brown and Little Kim. And Foxy Brown came out with the China Doll album that year. It was like, oh no, like she definitely lost herself on that. I have to do a review on the first 3 Foxy Brown albums, so definitely stay tuned for that. Definitely would do that. But yeah, dope back and forth. But again, that could have easily been like a single for me personally. And then track 18, a self-titled track, We Are the Streets, produced by Swiss Beats. In this track, they pretty much taking shots at Diddy, saying fuck Diddy, fuck the bad boy experience. Not the bad boy experience, but just like their time with Bad Boy and things like that. Fucking killed that. Fucking murdered Diddy, ripped him a new asshole in this track. And then, obviously the infamous argument when it was a Hot 97, when Diddy called in at LOX, they going back and forth and all that shit. That was pretty legendary. I'll post that in the description box as well. But I like the line by Sheik when he says, "I'm the reason you peeps tonight. I see you, cause believe me, when you ain't watching. I see you from the Hamptons to the place you like to eat. I put something in your yams. Pause. You keep thinking it's sweet. I'm in the bushes all night, calm with the Tommy, waiting for you to skinny dip with that mommy. While she waiting for the night, I'm waiting for her flight." Whoo, dope shit. So what he's talking about, Diddy and J Lo were an item. They were, they were boyfriend girlfriend. They were seeing each other, a couple. And at that time, around 99, 2000, she had a call, Waiting for Tonight. So that's what he referenced that track about. So it's what he's referenced. So that's what he meant by that. Jada, when he said it's the kiss of death, everybody know Jay face, us getting similar to OJ's case. Better rhymes, better beats involved. Less politics, more of the streets involved. Things always go smooth when the heat's involved. Killed that. Styles when he says, tell you, screw all the paperwork. You can lie in dirt. Walk through the valley, nigga, tell me if the iron hurt. Whew. Rough Rider now, cause that's where the bomb's at. And I tell niggas, fuck that car jack. Take the rollie out the air, put the Dom back. Can't wear shiny suits on combat. Whew. Kill that shit. Whew. He cooked Diddy on that, man. Alright, overall, Dope track right here. Dope album, excuse me. Obviously, this is their best album. A lot of people say the same thing, but I actually like Money, Power, and Respect. I know a lot of people don't really like that because of the Bad Boy affiliation that they had, or things like that. But I think if you look past it, they were spitting that street shit. The shit that they talk about on this album, they was talking about that on this album. So you know what I'm saying. So at least it wasn't like like Harlem World by Mace or anything like that. I mean, not to say the album was bad. I had to get that album, by the way. But yeah, they definitely redeemed themselves. I'm very proud of Sheik Luch, especially. Cause he definitely stepped his game up. Because on the first album, he was kind of underwhelming. He was kind of the weak link. But on this album, I think this was like the birth of the Sheik Luch that we all loved throughout the 2000s on the mixtapes up to like After Taxes, which I fucking love that album. To me, it's his best album, my personal opinion. But by far, definitely a dope album. This album brings me back memories, brings me back to my when I was in junior high school or middle school, that people call it. I understand the whole middle school shit. I'm New York, I'm from New York. I know as junior high school. That's just me. This is the New Yorker in me, But middle school for today's yeah, and then niggas in New York calling it middle school. No, niggas, junior high school. Fuck that. No, I'm going off. Rip. But I remember this. I was in 7th grade when this came out. Because in late September '99, that's when I was in 7th grade, that kind of thing. So it came out when I was in 7th grade. Just brings back memories. Just listening to it is really dope. They definitely redeemed it. So it stepped the game up. The production's a lot better. It's a lot more polished. Compared to the first album, I felt like the first album, it was a little more sample heavy compared to this album. This album had like more, the production was like more organic. It was like more, there was no samples at all, and it was more, synth bass and that kind of thing. The Cork Triton and all that stuff, that real clean sound. But really dope album. Again, Sheik Luch, I'm very proud of him because he really redeemed himself. To me, like I said, the birth of Sheik Luch that we all loved throughout the 2000s, especially his mixtapes. This album's not so much. He doesn't have really a good discography, body of work when it comes to his albums, but his mixtapes though, fire. Survival of the City, shit like that. Whoo, fire. Definitely cop this album. I mean, what better time to do this review than the 24th anniversary of this album, man? Please let me know what you guys think. And yes, I will be doing their album reviews, the solo album reviews, starting with Jadakiss, and the Styles P, and then Sheik Luch eventually. Alright? Let me know what you guys think. Definitely stay tuned for more videos, reviews, CD collections, all that good stuff. Alright? Y'all be easy. Y'all enjoy the rest of your Thursday evening. Y'all be easy. Peace!